probably like, why is she playing the Jackass theme song? How does this relate to recruitment? Well, it's a little bit of a far-fetch, and I'm a little bit tired, but let me tell you, I think salesmen are jackasses, and so that's why you got the Jackass theme song. I promise I'll quit cussing. We are going to jump into some meat and potatoes. Grab out your pen and paper. Prepare to copy. It is time for our recruitment series week 4 already? Oh my gosh, let me see. Make sure it's week 4. Yeah, week 4. It is sharing, not selling. And you can kind of guess from the intro what I feel like selling is. It's gross. Like I've often, I talk about it all the time. I talk about how I feel like selling is like that 50-year-old who looks like he's 80 because he's like chain smoking and, got that 80 like velour suit on, like going door to door, like, hey, let me sell you this vacuum cleaner. And I'm like, dude, no, you're a JA. It's not cool. Like, I don't buy it. Maybe that worked in 1974. I don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't work for me now. It doesn't work. I don't think it works for anyone. Maybe it works for older people because they, like to talk to people because they get lonely and they invite the guy in. One thing leads to another. Then there goes retirement. There goes, Sonny's college fund because they just bought something they really shouldn't have and didn't have the money for. Anyway, long story short, sharing, not selling. Put yourself in their shoes, okay? Put yourself in their shoes. Would you rather go up to someone and be like, hey, my name is Jess and I have this awesome makeup and you should buy it and it's going to do great for you and it's going to be amazing and you know what? Better than the makeup. Don't even worry about buying that. Actually, just join my team. Join my team. Join my team. Or are you gonna sit back and be like, hey, that's kind of crazy. I don't know about that. But, the other day, my other friend, Jess, I saw where, they were going on this trip and I feel like her company paid for it. I mean, she's just a stay-at-home mom with 2 kids. She's in college and her company paid for it? How did that happen? Here is the difference between that. Is sharing versus selling. My thought has always been this, and this is why, I feel like I am a terrible traditional salesman, because I don't like it. I think it's gross. And with the opportunity, yes, you have to kind of sell it. You have to share it. You have to let people know that it exists. And I know that it's a dirty, gross word, but you have to share or sell the opportunity. And my way of doing that is a form of sharing. And I go back to everything that I've based my business on. I go back to put yourself in their shoes. Every graphic that you come up with, every post that you make, especially every post that you make on your Facebook wall, think, what am I trying to accomplish here? What is it that my viewers are going to get out of this? If you're like, hey, that darn Sally and her little redneck dog of hers wouldn't shut up the other night, is that going to do anyone any good? Probably not. But if you get the idea in their head and they start to thinking, hey, this is going to work for me. Maybe I could do that. She's not all that different than me. I'm going to watch her some more and then I'm going to eventually come up and we're like, hey, would it be okay for me to join your team? And then Jess is going to be like, heck, yeah, it's going to be okay for you to join my team. More than okay, because it's amazing. It changed my life. And that is how it's done. When they come to you on their own with their own thought process, they are 10 times more likely to be acceptable to the words that you're going to say. They're going to be more successful. They're going to want to do it, guys. Which is why, sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. I'm tired. Which is why attraction marketing is so important. Why you want to be branding yourself to people that you want on your team, because the people that you brand yourself to are going to get on your team. It's attraction marketing. Your vibe attracts your tribe. And I mean that because I feel like, there's other teams out there that don't have our demographics. This team is chocked full of a lot of military spouses, a lot of military family, a lot of West Virginia family, a lot of the things that I am, because my vibe attracts my tribe. There's teams out there that do this offline. There's teams out there that mostly do only vendor shows. I feel like in this business, what you attract is who you are. And that's because you attract those that are relatable to you. If they view you as someone that they can relate to and they can see the decisions that you make they can see themselves making those decisions, and they can see themselves doing what it is that you're doing, they're going to join your team because they're going to want to. They're going to see, like, hey, she's drinking that awesome flavor water and I drank it last week. You think I'm crazy? No joke. If they can relate to you, then they're not going to view you as a threat. Speaking of water, they're not going to view you as a threat. They're going to view you as a friend. Because when they view you as a threat, they get nervous. People naturally like fight or flight. They get nervous. They put up a passive aggressive, oh no, not that pyramid scheme, or they run away. But if they don't view you as a threat, there's no flight or fight involved. They're going to be like, you know what? She's not all that different than me. Heck yeah, we both went to the same elementary school. We are totally the same. We are totally BFFs. And then they're going to be like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think I can do this too. Yeah, no. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I can. So when it's their idea, they're going to be able to embrace it, and they're going to come to you. They're going to come out of the woodwork. The point is to share and not sell. Share how Unique makes you happy. Share how the money that Unique has made you has impacted your life. Share how it has changed your confidence. I mean, Unique is so diverse in so many different ways. The last thing I ever want is a salesman. And even if you do the salesman thing, I think I talked last week about how, like I actually got baited in by this salesman thing. It was like, hey, join Unique, make lots of money. And I was like, okay, but I think I'm going to go and sign up under Micah because she's my friend and I trust her. Okay? ... You see what I'm saying here? Okay, so even if that stuff does work, there's enough of that out there for everyone else. If they're your friend and a relationship is formed and you're not spamming their heads off, they're going to come to you. They're going to see your success, show your attraction marketing, show your branding, and share, don't sell. And you won't look like a intro song. You guys, if you have any questions, let me know. And have a great evening. Bye.